We left Conwy in the rain to go to Chemist Bay for the night. This was to break the journey up to the Isle of Man. But we spent the night in Chemist Bay rolling. The following morning we left the castle town on the Isle of Man, where we had agreed to meet our friends. We sailed most of the way there, and as there was only one visitor's mooring, we decided to anchor and the others picked up the mooring buoy. After another night of rolling, we went through Calf Sound and on to Copeland Island. We sailed a lot of the way there. We anchored and had a very peaceful night and were able to eat our meal on deck and watch the seals. The next morning, whilst waiting for the right tide at Donaghadee Sound, Mike decided to fit the AIS. When the tide had turned, we sailed north to Ballycastle. We had a rest day here and caught up with the shopping and laundry. After topping up with fuel, we left to go to Gigha. It was a bit misty at first, but as the day progressed, the weather improved. By the time we arrived at Gigha, there was hardly any wind at all. There were no visitors' moorings free when we arrived, but we happily anchored in sand. We went ashore to the Acamore Gardens, which have some spectacular plants and amazing views across the sea. The forecast said the wind was coming around to the east, so we felt we needed to leave Gigha and go to Jura. We chose to go to Lowlandman's Bay, but that was a mistake. We were heading into the wind for most of the journey and had to hold on tight because the waves were quite large. We saw the paps of Jura getting closer and hoped that we'd soon get into the lee. This was not to be, and the wind strength increased. Could it be katabatic winds? Harlequin's anchor held, but ours didn't, so we had to leave to go to Craig House where there were visitors' moorings. All in all, it had taken us 4.5 hours to get settled that evening, and it was dark. In the morning, Mike leaned the anchor, and then Harlequin came to join us for the rest of the day.